Right, so I think we'll do a couple of new scales. Okay, so I won't do them hands together just for the moment, and I would learn them hands separately first. So we'll do A major. Okay, A major's got 3 black keys or 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So you've got the C sharp, and then you've got the F sharp and the G sharp that come next to each other like that. So I'm going to start on the A there with my right hand, and they are the 3 black keys that I'm going to use along the way. The fingering's the same, so 3 fingers, turn, 4 fingers, turn on the A, then 3 fingers, turn, and 5 fingers all the way to the top. Now back down with all 5, then 3 fingers, then 4 fingers, and 3. Okay, the left hand, you would have to, if you did it hands together, they have to be an octave apart, but I'll start the left hand down here for the moment. So I've got the same 3 black keys, and I'm starting on A. So all 5 fingers with the left hand, then 3 fingers to the A, then turn the 4 and the 3. So 3 going down, then the turn. Okay, be careful to make sure you put the 4 before the thumb on the A. Just a little tip there. Okay, so learn it hands separately thoroughly first. So as I do it together, I'm going to take the right hand and go a bit lower, I think. So they are 1 octave apart. So the black key, that's the C sharp, turn in the right key, right hand rather. Then you've got the 2 black keys, and then you've got your usual rule, thumb comes on the keynote, which is A. Now I'm turning the 4 in the left hand. There's the C sharp. And the 2 black keys just before the A at the top. Now back down again. Don't forget this turn in the left hand. Then over in the right hand. Make sure the thumbs meet on the A's. Now I turn the 4 in the right hand, thumb under in the left hand, over in the right hand, and I'm back to the A again, okay? So that's A major scale, and then I think we'll do a new minor scale. So we'll do E minor this time, okay? So this one's got F sharp and D sharp. Now sometimes people slip up with this scale. You start with 1 black key at the beginning of the scale and 1 black key at the top of the scale, like that. But then when you start the next octave, they actually come close together there, and that sometimes throws people a little bit. So you've got the D sharp at the top, but sort of when you get to the halfway point, you've got 1 black key and then the next one as well. They come close together, so watch out for that, because people do miss that. And also the D sharp, it's a funny key really. We often use C sharp quite frequently, but D sharp not so much. So you've got, that's the middle bit, and then that's the top. Okay, the left hand, I'll start the next E down. So the fingering's the same as the A major scale I've just done, but it's just the position of the black keys. You've got 1 there and then the next one straight away, so don't miss it. And then the D sharp at the top. So as in all the minor scales, you get this gap here between the 7th note and the 6th note. Then I've got the F sharp, then the key note, then the D sharp comes straight away. So as I say, just watch that one. Okay, so we'll do those 2 new, I think. And your arpeggios, you're doing C and G majors, aren't you? You could do D major arpeggio. This is the first arpeggio I think we've done with a black key. So the D major chord, just like the D major scale, has the F sharp there. So it's part of the chord and part of the arpeggio. So the fingering in the right hand is still 1, 2, 3 and turn, just like you do in C major. You do it the same, but you've got to remember the black key. So turn under to the D, then don't forget the F sharp, as in this arpeggio of D major. Turn over, still miss those 2 white notes. Okay, now the left hand has got different fingering. Okay, so for C major you'll be using 5, 4 and 2, and G major the same, but for D major we use the 3rd finger on the black key. The reason being that the 4, you could put the 4, but I can actually feel it pulling there, because the interval there, if you can see it, is bigger than in C major and G major. There's only 1 white note between, but with D major you've got 2 white notes between, so the stretch between those 2 fingers, is bigger. So we use the 3rd finger. It fits better on the hand, so you do need to remember it. Okay, and you also need to remember to only use it on this one. Okay, so that's the D major arpeggio in the left hand.